Did you know that Sarawak's MM2H program offers lower financial requirements and unique perks that you won't get with the national MM2H? But that's not the full story. In this video, I'll explain everything from how it differs from the national MM2H program to why Sarawak might just be your ideal second home. Fun fact, Sarawak's MM2H program is one of the lowest and most affordable residency programs in Southeast Asia, making it a top choice for retirees globally. Now, I've made a video on the national MM2H program as well as how foreigners can buy properties in Malaysia. So do check them out if you are interested to know in more detail. Now, I've spent hours gathering insider tips and speaking to expats who've already made the move, so you'll get the information you won't find in a Google search. Let's get into it. So why Sarawak? What makes it stand out from the rest? First, affordability. Sarawak offers one of the lowest cost of living in Malaysia, from housing to healthcare. You also have stunning nature. Imagine waking up to some of the oldest rainforests in the world or exploring limestone caves at Nulu National Park, which is a UNESCO heritage site, by the way. Sarawak is a paradise for nature lovers. You also have cultural diversity with over 27 ethnic groups. Sarawak is a melting pot of traditions, from the Gawai Dayak festival to authentic tribal experiences at longhouses. There is always something new to discover in Sarawak. And finally, you also have expat-friendly lifestyle. Sarawak's growing expat community, especially in Kuching, makes it easy to connect and settle in. The city offers modern amenities like international schools, world-class healthcare, as well as plenty of dining options. Pro tip, look for properties near Jalan Song in Kuching. It's a hotspot for expat-friendly living. Now, let's talk about what you need to qualify for Sarawak's MM2H program. Here's a breakdown. I'll also leave a link in the description for this official website as well as the PDF, so you guys can go through it. Okay, so the Sarawak Malaysia My Second Home, there is an enhancement and new requirements that starts on the 1st of January 2025. So let's go through some of the main points. In terms of eligibility, it's open to citizens of all countries that have diplomatic relation with Malaysia. And the minimum stay is 30 cumulative days per year in Sarawak, and this only applies for the main applicant, not the dependents. In terms of fixed deposit, it used to be 300,000, now it's 500,000 for the main applicant, and it includes all the dependents as well. So you are allowed to withdraw 50% of your fixed deposit after 1 year in the program for the purpose of buying a house, a car, medical, and even your children's education in Sarawak. As for the offshore income, if you are coming here alone, which is under individual, you need to have at least 10,000 ringgit per month. If you are coming to Sarawak with dependents, you need to prove that you have 15,000 ringgit minimum per month of offshore income. If you don't have monthly recurring income, you can also show that you have 100,000 or 200,000 in any bank anywhere around the world. This is to show the Sarawak government that you can take care of yourself and your dependents. In terms of age eligibility, it's now 30 years old. For the visa duration, you're looking at 10 years renewable based on the 5+5 block. So after 10 years, you will have to resubmit a new application. In terms of property purchase, you are not required to purchase a property in Sarawak. It is optional. But if you are planning to buy a property in Kuching, the minimum price is 600,000 ringgit, and in the other divisions, the minimum price is 500,000 ringgit. So if you are planning to buy a house, please note that you can only sell it after 5 years. So all Sarawak MM2H participants are not eligible to work full-time. You are only eligible to work part-time in professional jobs in sectors approved by the ILMU. So the total hours cannot exceed 20 hours per week. There are other terms and conditions here. Please do speak to an approved MM2H agent in Sarawak. Please note that if you are applying for the Sarawak MM2H pass, you need to approach or you need to engage with a Sarawak MM2H licensed agent who is based in Sarawak. Licensed MM2H agents in Peninsular Malaysia like KL, JB, Selangor, they are not allowed or they won't be able to help you in your application process. You need to engage a Sarawak-based MM2H agent. I will leave some links in the description below so that you can contact them. So here are the other enhancement of the MM2H requirements. I'll just show you on the screen like this, but you guys can download the PDF in the link in the description and go through it. It's all just the basic requirements. Most importantly is to compare the Sarawak MM2H program to the national MM2H program. What's the main difference? So let's get into it. So look at this very beautiful table that I've set up. You have Sarawak on the left and national MM2H on the right. So in terms of property purchase, it is optional in Sarawak, but if you are planning to, it's a minimum of 600,000 in Kuching. For the national MM2H, we have to follow the tier that you are applying for. So here we have silver, gold and platinum. Each one of it has their own minimum purchase price, 600,000, 1 million and 2 million respectively. However, do take note that each state has its own minimum purchase price. In terms of past validity, Sarawak offers 10 years, but in terms of national MM2H, the silver, gold and platinum offers 5 years, 15 years and 20 years, which are also renewable. As for the fixed deposit, there is a minimum of 500,000 ringgit, which includes all dependents as well for Sarawak MM2H. And for the national MM2H, the silver is USD $150,000, gold $500,000 and platinum $1 million US. In terms of participation fee, Sarawak has none. The national MM2H silver has a 1,000 ringgit fee, gold has 3,000 ringgit fee and platinum has a 200,000 ringgit fee. For work, you are not allowed to work in the national MM2H silver gold pass. Only the platinum pass you are allowed to work. You are allowed to start a business as well as invest. But for the Sarawak MM2H, you are allowed to work part-time of not more than 20 hours a week. So do clarify with your MM2H agent in Sarawak as to what type of jobs you can apply for, you can work. The minimum stay for Sarawak is 30 cumulative days and for the national MM2H is 90 cumulative days. There is a minimum offshore income of 10,000 or 15,000 if you have dependents for the Sarawak MM2H, and for the national MM2H there is no minimum offshore income. Now in terms of eligibility of stay, if you are getting the national MM2H visa, silver, gold, platinum, you are only allowed to stay in West Malaysia or Peninsular Malaysia. For Sarawak, they did mention that you are allowed to stay in the entire Malaysia, including West Malaysia. However, that is subject to change. There is no confirmation on this. They might just remove it. So you are only restricted to Sarawak if you get the Sarawak MM2H. Now in terms of the application process, it's fairly simple. First is consult with a licensed agent in Sarawak. It has to be based in Sarawak, by the way. Then you will receive a checklist to prepare all your documents. Then step 3 is to visit Sarawak for your fixed deposit, opening a bank account, medical checkup, as well as buying insurance. These are all very important. So then they will submit your application and they will start to process it. So within 90 days, you will get an approval. Then you will have to visit Sarawak for the final payment and signing of some documents. And then you will receive your Sarawak MM2H visa in your passport. That's the basic process. Usually it's less than 90 days. Now that's everything you need to know about the Sarawak MM2H program. I'm also working on a new series called Deep Dive, where I'll dive deeper into the top cities to live in Malaysia, so you will have a much better understanding of that particular city. I'll talk about the cost of living, the schools, the amenities, as well as public transportation and expat communities. So do subscribe to get notified on the latest videos. I'll be uploading them every week over the next few weeks, one for each location. You can also check out the latest video that I've posted about the top 5 MM2H locations in Malaysia that most expats love to retire or even just live in. So do check them out. It's somewhere here. If you have any questions or need personalized advice or consultation, do drop them in the comments below, or even hit the link in the description below where it says contact me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe and even share this video to someone who's interested in moving to Sarawak or in planning to get the Sarawak MM2H pass. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one.